Hello and welcome to Key Study Point. Today in this video we will talk about top 10 feminist writers. So let's get started. Let's look first writer Mary Wollstonecraft. We'll discuss about writer and their works. So Mary Wollstonecraft is a women writer. She is well known for her work A Vindication of the Right of Women. This work was written or published in 1792. She is one of the earliest feminist writer, Mary Wollstonecraft. So if you are preparing for exams like UGC, NET, TGT, PGT, SET or any other exam where English portion is asked, and if you are searching for feminist writer, so you can make notes from my notes. Actually these are my notes, so I am just telling important point of works which have been studied by me during my study. So second writer John Stuart Mill. The work The Subjugation of Women is very popular in feminist criticism, feminist study by John Stuart Mill. So you can you can remember the title The Subjugation of Women by John Stuart Mill. John Stuart Mill was a British diplomat, philosopher and writer. He also remained a member of parliament. So he is well known for this work, The Subjugation of Women. It was published in 1869. Then Virginia Woolf. I am sure you all are aware about this lady, great figure of literature, Virginia Woolf. She is well known for several Nobels. There is no doubt there are 4 or 5 Nobels. But when it comes to literary criticism, especially in feminist criticism, so there is a work, A Room of One's Own. It was published in 1929. So you can remember this work, A Room of One's Own. There are several other works of this lady, so you can read them when you study British literature. But from feminist literary point of view, A Room of One's Own and Orlando, these are two works which are generally considered, and questions are asked from these two works. So you can read A Room of One's Own, you can remember this title. And next one, the Simone de Beauvoir. She is very popular and radical feminist. She wrote a work, The Second Sex. It was published in 1949, and this is very popular work, The Second Sex. So you can't forget this work. And then next writer, Frederick Engels. He was a French writer, and The Origin of the Family. He is well known for this work, The Origin of the Family. It was published in 1884. So you can't forget this work or this writer while you are discussing or studying feminism. Next, Toril Moy. She is again a French and Norwegian writer, and she is well known for her work Sexual or Textual Politics. It is again a very popular work. So when you study feminist criticism, feminist theory, so these are the writers which are very popular. Next, seventh, Helen Sieges. She was a French philosopher and writer. She is well known for her work The Laugh of Medusa. So this is again a very popular work, The Laugh of Medusa. She also gave a term, Erixure feminine. I have made a video on this term coined by Helen Sieges. You can watch that video, links are in description. The Laugh of Medusa. In this work, The Laugh of Medusa, Helen Sieges invented or coined the term Erixure feminine, which means women's writing. Next, Julia Kristeva. She is again a French philosopher and writer, and she is well known for the concept of intertextuality. So intertextuality is very popular, and we can say the burning topic. People are doing research on intertextuality, and several questions are asked in exams from this concept, intertextuality. So Julia Kristeva is known for her concept of intertextuality. Then next writer is Lucy Irigaray. Lucy Irigaray is well known for her concept phallocentrism, okay, and work Women on the Market. So phallocentrism is the concept given by Lucy Irigaray. So you can study this concept in detail. Next and last writer of this video, Ellen Sowalter. Ellen Sowalter is a Canadian feminist theorist and critics. She is well known for her concept gynocriticism. We can call it gynocriticism as well. Study of women and writers. Okay, questions are asked from this concept. Even you can see questions in almost all exams where English portion or world literature portion is asked. So gynocriticism is very popular concept given by Ellen Salter, which means study of women's writing. And there are two similar terms, gynotext or androtext, which means gynotext means books by women and androtext means books by men. So you can note down these points as well.